Okay, you guys, let's talk about signs. I own the signs. We're going to reuse them. I got a bunch of them in my airplane hangar, okay? And I'm going to maintain your signs. And they're not going to be chintzy signs. The sign will not look exactly like this. I own Saylor Properties LLC, okay? I do own that. But I'm thinking of using that for a commercial property, okay? Which I may or may not do with other agents, okay? Because commercial property is a little trickier. I haven't done very much commercial property, but I'm into apartment buildings and 2 to 4 units. I'm very interested in that. So if you guys want to get into that, uh, the business name for this venture is for mostly residential properties, okay? And it's called Saylor Team LLC. Hey, let me show you the sign for it real quick. Let me show you the sign. Using the same signpost that you just saw, it will be 24 by 36 inches. And I'm still deciding whether you guys are going to have sign writers. Wait a minute, I'm going to show you. You're going to have your own sign writers. What's a sign writer? Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, let me show you. Okay, you guys, let's talk about writers. You guys know what a writer is. It's a personalization of the main sign. And typically, here's what it looks like, but this is on a sign that's a different format. So it's hanging on the bottom. And probably for our signs that are 24 by 36 inches tall, you will need a writer which will sit on top of the cross beam that goes across the top. And there's some screw settings on the top that your writer will fit into. In this writer here, on this particular sample, and the reason I wanted to show you this sample is because it's legible. You can have any kind of design you want. You can put anything you want on your writer, but I'm going to suggest to you that it be legible from a drive-by, from the street, from somebody that's driving by. If it's not legible for a drive-by from a car, it's not effective, all right? So your name and your phone number has to be legible from a car, all right? These writers are cheap. They're probably 10 bucks a piece. Get 5 of them, I would say. Spend 50 bucks on it. Then you can put the writers on our signs. It'll typically be on the top, and there'll be some screw holders on the top, and they can be plastic, all right? So it's not a huge expense. The main thing I'm concerned about is it aesthetically correct, because we always want things to look good, and is it legible from the street? Are you with me? All right, thank you.